Today you'll vote for your house captains.
Lewis, you're Kingfisher captain.
You can't have an abortion just because Tom wants you to. You're doing this behind his back.
It's hell on earth in here. I don't know if I can cope much longer. Please come and see me.
Ahmed, fancy earning yourself some dosh?
Lewis, if you could say deux chevaux, that way Haydock won't tell the copies.
What's up?
Jimmy, he's glued my locks.
Hey, girls! Need a lift?
You swine! Mom, it was him! Give me the keys. I'll be sending you a bill for fixing my car and a copy to the solicitors.
I'm not giving you anything until you let me see my daughters.
Screw you!
You're now to beat the Kingfishers at homework.
Can I offer you a lift anywhere?
You go my way.
Where's her club?
Nika's read your diary. She knows about you and Mr. Clarkson.
Hey, what's wrong?
Your baby. It isn't alive.
Dead hard, like, you know. I mean, essays. I'd rather do spelling and stuff.
I'm gonna get a GCSE. Maybe next time you get a couple of rapture.
You alright?
It'd be brilliant seeing him off his face.
I don't do stuff. You know, drugs and that.
Hear him? I don't do drugs and that. What you talking about? Everyone loves a buzz, even you. Be like one of them vindaloos up your nose. Come on.
You're doing my nutting, Specker. Can't go any faster. It's me gonna get it if we found out. So, just tell folk you're helping people that aren't as swatty as you. So shut it and get on.
Best week of attendance since I've been at Waterloo Road. Must be doing something right.
Have you seen the French grades? Steph Haydock's making real progress. Who knows? We might even have a couple of passes.
Steady on, Andrew.
We'll see.
I've got to hand it to you, though. I had my doubts, as you know, but this house system thing, I think it's actually working.
Will you let me carry it for you? Give it to me.
I'm fine, honestly.
Well, where's it, Tom? Are you feeling up to seeing everyone?
I think so, yeah.
I've asked Izzie to let everyone know. She'll be so relieved to see you back at school. She was really worried when I told her what happened.
No, she's a good friend. We're both lucky to have her.
Hey.
What?
Any advance to report on your secret romance?
Don't think you're getting any details, Grantley, but put it like this. The stunning improvements in my coursework are hardly likely to go unrewarded. Don't think Jack will be thrilled with yours, though.
If only all I had to teach was menus, which seems to comprise the entire French curriculum these days. I mean, who can't translate le roast beef, le sandwich, eh? Le Big Mac?
Well, you try teaching the pluperfect to kids who can't even speak their own language.
Well, that I do grant you is a fair point either way.
Yeah, well, either way, I'm winning, so... Hi, guys.
Hi, yes.
I've got some photocopies to pick up from Estelle.
Oh. How's it going, Lorna?
Oh, fine, thanks. We just got to look forward now.
That's the spirit, love. What I always say is every day is a new beginning, so you go for it. Tea.
Oh, thanks, Iz. I can't tell you, Tom, how sweet he's been since...
I'm so glad, Lorna. You took such a big risk. I feel terrible I let you.
Oh, don't, Izzie. I mean, I might have had a miscarriage anyway. Who knows? If we do get lucky with another baby, then Tom's really going to love it, and that's what matters.
Yeah.
Tom won't ever need to know any different, will he?
He won't from me, of course he won't.
Me neither. I'll never lie to him about anything again.
Hang on. What now?
You know dead fine what? You think I'm paying to fix your car locks, refusing me access to see my own kids? Right, you cow. Yeah.
Mika, leave a message.
Mika, it's your dad. I am going to sort out this mess once and for all. You just watch.
Oh yeah, can you make sure these get put up around the school? Congratulations, Miss Haydock. Very impressive results you're achieving with your coursework.
Thank you, Headmaster. I'll be hoping to collate another good batch for you today.
Well, all the better for saving the school. The LEA's definitely turning the heat up.
Well, let's hope we'll soon be doing the same, eh?
Left.
Andrew, I'm sorry about last week. I was an idiot. It's good to be given a second chance. And I'm lucky that Lorna's done the same on the home front.
Good. Excellent. Just have to keep it up, won't we?
No worries. Well done, you. Cheers.
Thank you, Tom. Appreciate your support.
Good morning, Mr. Trenneman.
Morning, Miss Campbell.
Make sure that your design has big, bold outlines with positive and negative spaces so that you can cut out your stencil. Tiny details, thin lines just won't work, okay? Then, once everybody in your group has worked out a design, we'll pick the best one for each house and we'll make it into a stencil. The best design overall will win 10 house points, okay?
We'll just let me do it. She's our best drawer.
Lewis?
Miss?
Did you do this homework yourself?
Yeah, miss. Took 2 hours.
What's gone wrong then?
You what?
Well, why haven't you matched any of your adjectives to their nouns?
Eh?
And what's happened to your spelling? Pomme de terre. Pomdetear. At least you spelt your name right.
Let's see. She's saying it's crap.
Well, it's not up to your usual standards.
It better be.
Hey, tais-toi, you. Nobody in this class is crap. Especially not Lewis here. You see, Lewis, I'm even wearing your house colours today because overall I'm very pleased with the marks you're achieving. Now sit down. What we have to do is to keep up those high standards. Every day and every way. Right, Ahmed, stand up. Correct spelling of pomme de terre, please.
P-O-M-M-E-D-E-T-E-R-R-E.
Well, they're all excellent. And art's one of those subjects where you can't easily say that one piece of work is better than another.
Oh, go on, miss. We've done ours to win top marks.
I know, Janice. I know the system works. So I am going to pick one winner. And that is the one that was made with the best group collaboration. And that one is... the Robins.
You better tell me what happened in French. Eh? Don't crap me about, man.
I don't know what you mean.
I'm paying you to get us A's, not C's.
I'm sorry, Louise.
Sorry? I'll meet you, sorry.
I forgot to take my French dictionary home last night. I'll do it right next time, yeah?
I paid you to get it right this time.
It's coming from the side. People, multitudes of people walking up the hill.
Done what I paid ya? Good. Better not told nobody.
I am. Janice,
What?
I'm not sure if I want to do this anymore.
Who cares what you think? It can't be.
Don't all rush at once. How dare you disturb my coffee?
Sir, can I see my mum?
Is it an emergency?
Yeah.
Miss Redpath, your daughter claims it's an emergency.
What is it, Mick? I'm late for my class.
Mum, I think Dad's on the roof.
What?
Dressed as a bunny.
Timmy, if that's you, I am gonna kill you!
It is me, and I'm not going down until you accept that I'm entitled to see my daughters whenever I like.
What is it with these idiots? Think hanging off cranes and dressing up as Spider-Man proves they're fit to be parents. Bloody opposite, if you ask me.
I'm so sorry, Jack. I can't believe how much trouble we've caused this school.
Yeah, well, we can't cope with another disaster, so you better talk him down, and quick.
Oh, you've really done it this time, Jimmy. Just pack your things and go before the headmaster calls the police. Oh, for God's sake. What do you think you're going to achieve? Your picture in the paper so everyone can see how stupid you are? You're just showing your kids up. If you really wanted to do right by them, you'd go and get a proper job instead of messing with mine. Just go, Jimmy! You have forfeited your rights.
Hey!
Get off me!
Stop it, that's enough! Anywhere I go, I'm gonna jump.
Get in.
And I want it in writing, Izzie!
Look, he's just trying to get his own back. Make out I'm a witch because I've been so unfair to him.
Well, he can't do it on my school roof, is he? We've got the spotlight on us enough already, and I definitely do not want another visit from the cops.
It's not just the police. We'll need the fire brigade and ambulance if he's threatening to jump.
He won't jump. Or risk his own precious life.
We've got to think about the risk to our kids here.
That's exactly what I am thinking of. If we get the cops involved, then the bloody press gets wind. Do you really think the LEA are going to tolerate another front-page drama?
Well, they can't blame us for it.
Can't they? What, member of staff in custody battle?
Well, I won't sign my kids over to him, Jack, so please don't ask me to.
I'm not asking you to. We're just discussing our options, that's all.
I could give it a shot if you like.
Hi, Mr. Granger, isn't it? I'm Andrew Trenneman, Deputy Head Teacher.
Just stop there, all right.
I'd like to be in my class teaching my pupils, two of whom are your daughters.
Yeah, well, get their mum to agree me access in writing, and I'll be off as well, OK?
She's not going to agree to anything, Mr. Granger. Certainly not under duress.
Duress? I'm the one that's under duress, not being allowed to see my kids.
This isn't going to help.
Have you got any children, have you?
No, but...
Well, you don't understand a father's grief.
Having your own flesh and blood taken away from you.
Look, Mr. Granger, my responsibility is to ensure the survival of Waterloo Road. I'm asking you, please, if you want to stage this form of protest, do it elsewhere. Or your daughters could very soon lose their school.
Yeah, well, you can blame their selfish mother if that happens. I'm taking this action so they don't lose their dad.
Well, he's waste of time.
Good man to go ahead and chuck him off myself. Let's get him back inside. Hey, back inside! Back in!
Every dad has got the right to see his kids, right?
Dad! Couldn't believe this. No, flaming don't. What an idiot!
I'm just trying to show my girls what they mean to me.
You're showing us up. Get down.
It's all the man can do now is protest. The courts, he never listened to the dad. It's all what the mother wants.
Right, everyone inside now!
You've got 10 seconds. Anyone left outside will lose their house points.
You two as well.
Hate you for this.
Go rabbit, go rabbit, go rabbit.
I'm absolutely mortified. Yeah, well, the kids are going to be impossible next period. Just kill him.
I don't know what he thinks he's playing at.
He's trying to embarrass me, that's what. I mean, up there making demands, it's laughable. Used to see them once, maybe twice a month for all of 5 minutes.
There's nothing I can say to make you feel better, is there?
I just can't bear me next class. I can just hear the comments.
Hey, well, I'm free. I can take it for you if you like.
No, I didn't mean that.
Well, let him. You're a star.
Have another cup of tea.
Come on.
I'll send the farmer after him, eh?
Sorry?
Get your dad off the roof. Run, rabbit, run, rabbit.
I know you don't like him, but I don't want him off the roof.
It's just your mum's a bit upset, that's all.
Yeah, I mean, you know why that is, don't you? Everyone's got it in for my dad, but it's not him to blame.
Well, no one forced him onto the roof, did they?
Sir, there's no point in pretending. I know it's true.
No, what's true?
About you and my mum.
I think you're going to have to explain yourself. What do you mean, me and your mum?
Don't know, just get the feeling something's going on.
Well, there's precisely nothing going on, all right?
But Mrs. Clarkson knows there is.
Hey?
Because her and Mum had a secret meeting.
What meeting?
Last week after school, the day Zoe had a baby. Mum wouldn't even tell us where she was meeting her, it was that secret. So maybe you'd better ask Mrs. Clarkson what she knows.
Izzie, last week, did you go with Lorna for a checkup?
Yeah, I did.
So, I don't get this. Well, when I told you she'd lost the baby, did you pretend you didn't know about it?
I just thought that,
What's going on, Izzie? Izzie?
Look, Tom, I've got enough going on out there. You're gonna have to speak to Lorna.
I don't see any way of getting him down, other than getting the police.
Well, there's the weather. Where's the bloody rain when you need it, eh?
We've got everybody moving to lunch in half an hour.
Well, do we know what he's got with him in terms of food or whatever?
He's got a bloody primer stove up there. But he can't be planning on sleeping in that bunny suit.
We don't know what he's planning, do we? Honestly, I strongly recommend that we call the...
Kim, let's organise a lunchtime disco or something.
A disco?
Well, something to keep the kids happy, you know, loud as. Let's drown him out, eh? Estelle.
Yes, headmaster.
Staff announcement. All pupils to be lined up to go to lunch via the back door. After lunch, they'll be escorted to the assembly hall. No one to leave the building without my permission, OK?
Rightio. You've no objection if I head off to collect your dry cleaning, though?
Just don't talk to any bunnies, all right? Anyone know a good rain dance?
Yeah, hello, this is Tom Clarkson. My wife, Lorna Clarkson, she came in for a pregnancy check-up last week. I'm just wondering if you could bring the details up for me, please. Yeah, Lorna Clarkson. No, she definitely did, last week. A pregnancy check-up, yeah. Thursday. No, I just... Are you absolutely sure? She must have got muddled up, that's all. Yeah, thanks for your time. Thanks, bye, bye.
Why are we not getting a lunch break? Is it because Claire's dad's on the roof?
Yeah, hurry along.
You're going to listen to me until you're sick of the sound of my voice. Kids need dads. Kids need dads.
Miss, me and my mates would rather play football than go inside. Won't we, Ahmed?
Do you think the headmaster sent that order around to have you question it? Quickly!
He's only jealous because we're smashing kingfishers in maths. We got 4 A's in our coursework.
Yeah, well, you're doing crap in French.
Excuse me, will you two stop with the competitive stuff right now?
Thought that was what it was all about, trying to win.
No, the houses are there to help you. And you and all the rest of the pupils in the school learn what it means to be part of a team. And what it means to be the leader of the team. And you're doing really well so far, so don't go and spoil it by going over the top, yeah? Come on, shift through. Come on, chop chop.
Got a surprise for you, Ahmed. So meet me after school.
What surprise?
Instead of those wraps I promised, I made you a space cake instead.
I don't want it.
After I've gone through all this trouble, you'll eat it and you'll say thank you.
Oi! What are you saying to Ahmed?
And what's it to you?
Nothing. Just what a word for you later, Ahmed.
I need to ask you something. I don't understand what's going on, Lorna. Why didn't you tell me that Izzie was with you when you had your miscarriage? Why did she pretend to me that she didn't know anything about it? She went with you when you had your checkup, didn't she?
Why? What she said to you?
Did you go for a checkup, Lorna?
Of course I did.
Tell me the truth. Because you didn't go to the surgery, they've just told me. So what else don't I know? Where were you when you lost the baby?
Not now.
What are you covering up? If Izzie was with you when you lost the baby, when it happened, then why would she pretend it was all a great shock to her? Why wouldn't you want to tell me that?
Because I asked her to.
What?
Because I didn't want you to know. I had an abortion, Tom. Tom, please say something.
You aborted our baby.
I had to, you didn't want it.
Oh my God, Lorna.
It was the wrong time, it was going to break us up.
And Izzie knew about this. She knew what you were doing. She knew you were having an abortion.
Oh, she tried to talk me out of it.
Why didn't you talk to me about it?
Because I didn't want to burden you with it. It was my decision.
It was my baby, too!
I did it for us. You made me feel it was impossible to have it.
You lied to me. Again!
Tom, please, can't you see why?
I feel like an idiot, to be honest. Although it's not hard to see where they get the idea of all the stupid...
Go there.
Oh. You believe there's such a thing as youth culture?
Of course.
Oxymoron, as far as I'm concerned. Excuse me.
Well, no, at least we tried. I mean, you can't say they're not loyal to the houses, can you?
Oi, got enough job for you.
Janice, maybe cheating isn't the best way to beat the Kingfishers. You know what I mean? Maybe you'd get a better buzz winning fair and square.
Don't start, Ahmed. Not after taking 50p a jotter off me, I'm writing crap for him.
I'll give it you back.
I don't want it back. Just want the right answers in them. And if you're worried Louis Sedgwick's going to find out, don't. 'Cause he's as thick as Wayne Rooney. Go on. Hey, you!
You messed up our work for it.
I needed the money. My dad lost his job. We've got nothing to eat.
I'll give you this sweet if you don't shut it with your lies.
He can work for anybody he wants.
He ain't working for anybody no more, because he's gonna swing for this. So you meet me behind the bike sheds after school, because I'll be waiting.
Jack was right. They weren't ready for the responsibility.
They don't know how to be responsible. Their lives are chaotic.
We need children to think for themselves, but they just need a decent set of values.
The problem is they don't have your values.
Well, obviously I need to be tougher on myself.
Oh, Andrew, will you stop beating yourself up about it? There's things that have worked. I mean, it's definitely improved behaviour-wise.
When we got half the school sprayed with graffiti, I don't think so.
But it's not a reason to give up on the whole system. Just, I don't know, need to take things more slowly, that's all.
Miss.
I want to see you in my room right now.
Janice, come with me.
Lewis.
Look, you've made your point. How long are you going to stay up there?
As long as it takes.
You're looking like a complete prat. No one gives a damn.
Yeah, because you kept all the kids indoors.
No, because every journalist in the city is at another incident. So you'll get no publicity. As soon as night falls, the police will come in and move you down.
Izzie Redpath is an unfit mother. She drinks too much. And she's up to her eyes in debt.
Pack it in, Pally. You've had your say. You're trespassing.
Sue me.
Nobody's listening to you, so get stuffed.
Estelle?
Oh, I'm sorry, Headmaster. I just couldn't refrain myself.
Just give me a break, please, eh? I've got school to run here. It's not easy with a muppet like you on the roof.
If you cared about this school like you say you do, you'd get Izzie to make sure that I get access to my kids. Else I'll get my own publicity. I've got my own camera right here. I'll send pictures straight to the news desk. Say cheese? Tell her she's got one last chance, or else!
watching. You did a slow dance off while I was watching. You did a slow dance off while I was watching.
It was Lewis who done it first. It was his idea to pay Ahmed for his own work.
And you followed, lemming-like?
No, just copied him.
Do you know what really annoys me, Janice, is that I was the one that argued with Mr. Trenneman so that you could elect your own captains. And then you just let me down badly.
If I'd be pleased we were all getting good marks.
Pleased we've got a cheat and a liar as captain of one of our houses.
I'm not a liar.
Don't answer back. And you're a bully.
Why, Janice? Hey, what's wrong with fair and free competition?
It was Lewis that was cheating. You can't be a cheat if you cheat someone that's cheating.
Are you incapable of getting good marks on your own?
Yeah,
And why's that?
I'm a muppet.
Sorry?
Thick. Rubbish at everything.
This was your chance to prove that you were a good leader, Janice.
Come back in. Okay, you will go to the caretakers and ask for a bucket and scrubbing brush and take off every stencil you see.
People should clean their own graffiti.
Or you will spend yet another session in the cooler.
Sir, I'll clean them all.
I hope this will teach you. Cheats never prosper.
It's us that's been cheated on. Rimmer said he'd give us money out of his own pocket, he said.
I think he was joking, Lewis.
Joking? So we were in it for nothing? We got tricked into it.
Don't be ridiculous.
We flaming did.
You speak to me like that again and he won't be at the school much longer.
Look, it's clean up or cooler. Lewis, it's up to you. And there's going to be new captains in charge of the Canaries and the Kingfishers.
Big deal.
Don't know what we can boast in the way of coursework now.
Izzie, you're going to have to think of something very clever. Otherwise, I've got to call in the cops.
Just let me talk to him. I know I'll get him down.
Jack, my latest coursework results. I think you'll be very pleased.
Have you not heard the news? 2 of the house captains have been organising a mass cheating.
You are?
Lewis Seddon and Janice Bryant. I'm calling a crisis meeting after school. All the coursework from their houses is probably as good as useless.
Just hear me out, Mika. We all need to help get your dad off the roof because it's not safe and he could fall and hurt himself.
And we'll just say he'll agree with what he wants then.
Well, that's what we've got to sort out with him. He needs to be clear exactly when it is that he'd want to see you, and if, for instance, he would want to take you away on holiday for maybe a couple of weeks of the year. And then I would have to see if that was all right with you.
Well, it's not all right with me.
You see what I mean? He can't just make me agree to let him see you as and when he wants, can he?
You won't let him see us at all.
I will, Mika. If he agrees to take proper care of you, then I would let him have you every other weekend.
No way.
Well, you can stay with Mum then, because I think that'd be brilliant.
Let's just go up there and talk about it sensibly, and we'll try and work something out. Yeah? Come on.
Gonna murder that little grasshopper, tell. Should be him getting done for what he's done to me.
Just forget about it, Lewis. The rules are rubbish in here.
My own rules, innit? No one grasses me up and gets away with it.
Chewie won't get away with it. Trenneman will see to that.
And I'll be paying him back and all. Big time.
Jimmy, are you listening?
What?
I've got Miss Redpath and your daughters here. They want to talk to you.
Great, send them on up.
No, you come down here.
Are you joking me? No way.
Do you want to risk your daughters' lives as well as your own?
Clambering up here in the sodding rain?
Look, just come down here and talk to them, will you?
So you girls managed to talk your mum round to see some sense, eh?
Listen, Jimmy, let's just get this done quickly. I want you to tell the girls how often you want them at yours, how many weekends, how many weeks holidays, and I want you to promise me that you look after them.
Well, whoa, we don't have to set a schedule, do we? Just as long as you let me see them when I want.
You have to tell them what that means.
Just say every other weekend and 2 weeks holiday, Dad. That's what I want.
Oh, yeah, that'd be great, love. But, you know, we've got to see how things pan out. You know, I can't just promise.
Why not?
Because I could be in the studio, I could be on the road, doing a gig.
Well, obviously I have to fit looking after the girls in and around my work, Jimmy, but I thought you'd want to share. You know, at least at weekends.
You do, don't you, Dad?
All this is about is me getting you to accept that I've got rights. You can talk about details later.
You don't have rights without responsibilities, and I think the girls are entitled to know what I'm agreeing to here.
So you're still not listening to me then, are you?
No, Dad. She's just covering up for what she's guilty of, and I can prove it.
You photographed Mum's diary?
Listen, Mika. I didn't want to tell you this, but the reason I've stopped your dad seeing you is because he stopped all his checks. I didn't want you to think that he didn't care, but the truth is, I don't think he does.
Why should I pay for it? I don't get.
Because you owe it to them.
What's Mum saying, Dad? That you don't pay her for having us?
Of course he pays her for us.
He hasn't paid anything since he moved out. It's the truth, Mika, ask him.
Is that true? Dad? Dad?
Listen, sweetheart, you don't understand.
Why don't you just go back up there and jump?
Just go before you make it worse for her. And don't think about going back up there, it's locked.
Mika, love. Don't think bad of me. I showed you how much she meant to me up on the roof, didn't I?
You should have paid Mum what you're supposed to.
I will sort something out with her, yeah? Look, I promise.
Whatever.
Well, you won that one. Obviously, I take full responsibility for my own disaster. Most of the graffiti's been removed.
Kids, eh? They turn everything on its head, don't they? You give them a system and their first instinct is to cheat it.
I hadn't expected them to be so tribal.
Well, that's what happens when you've got nothing.
Oh, you've got nothing to give.
Well, we're not abandoning it over a few teething problems. I think it's working.
I wouldn't say that there were teething problems.
Andrew, don't wimp out on me. I told you how damned hard this job was when I interviewed you. Do you really think we're going to let a couple of morons hijack it for us?
Leave him. Let the little grass go and cack himself.
Izzie?
Lorna, I think Tom knows something.
I've told him.
And?
He's devastated, just like you said he would be.
You've just got to go home and talk to him about it.
Home? What's that?
Don't be silly. Look, I can't deny I think you made a big mistake, but Tom will forgive you.
I don't know if I can forgive myself. I have been deceitful. In fact, I've been a right bloody idiot.
You were desperate. It makes us do stupid things. I should know.
You'd never have done what I did, Izzie.
You take the car. I'll get the bus.
Right. Thanks. I'll see you at home.
Right, I'll come back here for you and then we'll go out for tea.
Burger?
If that's what you want. Suppose I'll train your taste buds one of these days. can't afford to. Right, well, as long as you know that you both mean the world to me. Gotta go.
What are you doing?
Going to visit Dante.
Hey?
Don't say me, but I'll be back before Mum.
You mad?
Got to see him. Promise you won't say anything.
All right.
Give us a hand.
You got money for the bus?
Right, lads, shot each, John. You
take
jump
the
in.
corners from the right. I want the rest of your interns to head the ball into the net, jumping as high as you can. Tom,
I hope this is the last conversation we have.
I couldn't tell you. It wasn't my secret to tell.
There are some things you don't keep secret, Izzie. Like when someone's baby's getting murdered.
It's not a baby.
It is. Oh, sorry. Was. To me. I thought it might have meant something big to you too, your best friend expecting a baby. I couldn't have been more wrong. All right, John, you come out. Joe. Jump in.
You alright? Dante?
How's Waterloo Road?
What do you think? Scuzzo.
Yeah, well, it's 10 million times better than in here.
I'm gonna do it. There's no way you're staying in here a minute longer. I'll make a confession. It was me driving the car.
If I had stolen my dad's limo, then...
It was down to me that it crashed.
Yeah, but I'm...
Dante, there's no other way.
If there's one argument against this GCSE coursework nonsense, then surely this is it.
How could any teacher think this was the work of the same child?
Steph Haydock is the teacher equivalent of Denise and Lewis, and you know it.
So if you're lucky enough to get a teacher who cheats, you've a built-in advantage. Sit them all down on the same day with the same exam, that's equality.
No, that's memory work.
And when did we decide that memory work was something to be despised? Late 70s? Early 80s? And who decided?
Andrew, what seems to hack you off is that working class kids do well at coursework.
Hang on a second.
Okay, guys, look, don't we have more important things to worry about here? Like how we sort out this mess? What the bloody hell?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You see to it, Mum.
Yeah, you look, there's no glass in it.
Great.
Need to see a doctor, though.
Honestly, I'll be fine.
I'm taking you to casualty. No arguments.
I'm not dizzy. I'm just bloody angry.
Andrew, you don't know what you are. You've just had a blow to the head. You could wake up dead.
Well, fine, but you don't have to mother me. Call a cab. Look, I'm not being ungrateful, Kim. I'm sure you've got other plans for tonight. Cab number somewhere.
Not a bloody sign of him. You're right, Andrew.
I'm going to take him to the hospital.
You know who did this, don't you?
Of course, yeah, Lewis Seddon. Try and prove it.
With no witnesses. His parents would have us up in court like that for false accusation.
And they wonder why teachers are leaving the profession.
Look, why don't you get off to hospital and I'll sort this lot out.
selfish cow, aren't I? Can't believe what I've done to you. It was me that caused the accident. I let you take all the blame.
Babes, come on. We're both to blame, and that's the truth. But this way, neither of us have to spend years locked in a way in a dump like this.
You sure you're right about what'll happen?
I promise, Chloe. If we both say we've done it, we both get off. Because we're cancelling each other out, that's what the law says. I'm gonna top myself if I have to stay in here.
I love you, Dante. I promise. I'm gonna do this.
As soon as we get out of here, me and you are gonna get engaged.
Engaged? I'm too young, aren't I?
No one's saying we're gonna get hitched. That can happen when you're 16. Why, are you saying you don't want to?
No, I just wasn't expecting it.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of things you're gonna get you won't expect. See you on the outside, yeah?
Yeah.
OK, maybe you won't wake up dead. Sir! Sir, what happens? So I bash you on the head? Andrew.
I want to work with you, Seven. The rest of you, off the premises. Now! Perhaps you think you put one over on me.
What?
I know you threw that brick.
Someone threw a brick at you, sir. Now, why would somebody do that? It's not against the rules to have fun, is it?
Just get yourself off home, Lewis, all right? Scram.
It was him that stopped me, miss.
Thought you were going to hit him, then.
I almost bloody well did. What's happening to me, Kim? I have never in my entire career even thought of hitting him.
I have. In fact, I fantasised about it, so don't be so hard on yourself.
I did exactly what he wanted me to do. I let him get to me.
Right, Lewis said and will be dealt with. OK, so just get yourself in the car.
Just drop me off then. I don't want to keep you from your boyfriend.
Sorry?
Christopher?
He's my brother, he's not my boyfriend.
Oh. Sorry, I thought...
Are you going to show up
That you don't know anymore.
Right, OK, everyone, wind it up now.
Well done, everyone. Tom, can you just listen to what I've got to say?
No.
It was the most difficult decision I've ever had to make in my life.
Mine was marrying Lorna. If you remember, I discussed it with you first. You told me to go ahead and do it.
Fine, make me out to be the bad one, but the truth's a whole lot different.
Truth? No one tells me the truth about anything.
Tom, before you married Lorna, you told me you loved me. Then Lorna tells me she's having your baby. Then she says she's having an abortion. Think about it. If I'd have told you that, you might have split up, and then I'd have to live with the guilt.
You're doing me head in.
Yeah? Well, you and Lorna are doing mine, and so just leave me out of it.
You made it.
And all the way from the bus stop.
I don't know why you keep going back to him.
Because he's the best.
Dante wants us to get engaged. Don't be stupid. You're 14.
Hey, there's no law that says you can't get engaged. Yep, we want everyone to know that we're a couple.
You said yes to it? Oh, Mum is going to go ape. Why do you keep getting on her nerves?
Gran never liked Dad, did she? But it never stopped Mum from being with him, did it?
And what if Dante goes to prison?
Well, then I'll wait for him.
Chloe, you're being daft. It isn't a proper marriage if your husband's in prison.
Not everything's about sex, Mika.
I'm worried how Mum's going to take this, Chloe.
Don't tell her then.
Didn't expect you to still be here.
Well, lucky for you, I was working late, as usual.
I'm after your coursework.
Oh, coursework, schmorsework. Heaven preserve us from league tables, eh, Jack? Now, tell me the real reason you're here, because I am prepared to drop my plans like that if you're angling for a date.
Is it in there?
Well, for goodness sake, Jack, why can't it wait till Monday morning? I was just about to leave. You're not going to have much of a weekend if you take all that lot home.
We're going to be here all night, aren't we?
Well, to tell you the truth, yes, we are. I'm not exactly the best filer in the world. In fact, if you found a family of gerbils living in there, I wouldn't be surprised. But if you've got a few hours, then maybe we can have a little late night snack after.
Just make sure you get them to Estelle by Monday morning, all right?
Not a problem.
I feel so bad now I know what went on with Dad not paying nothing.
You saying you would have felt sorry for her?
I just wish she'd have told us.
Well, she couldn't, could she? She didn't want to hurt us. Listen, you won't say anything to her about me and Dante, yeah?
Come on then, girls. Let's go out and have a fantastic night together.
Mum, you know when people say sorry and they don't mean it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I really, really do.
Let's go and pig out.
Can we just go home instead?
Oh, if that's what you'd rather. Chloe?
I think I found a civilised way for us to proceed. So we can both get out of this marriage and stay friends. That is, if you're not too angry with me.
What do you mean?
No more lies, Tom. So we've just got to be grown up and...
Oh.
No, don't. I'm fine. This is the only thing I've ever done that's been any good for us. See, I thought that if we each take a share of the bills until the house is sold and then...
Sell the house?
Unless you want to buy me out, of course, which is fine by me. You just have a think and let me know when I get back.
Back from where?
I'm going to my mum's for the weekend. I'm taking the car if that's all right.
Don't you think we should talk about this now?
No, Tom. I'm really sorry.
I'm really sorry too, Lorna.
I better get going. You take care.
you going to live up to that?
Oh!
That was so
Ow!
It's in your eyes. Sorry. My turn. Come on.
Ready?
Rubbish. Try again. Come on, my turn.
Yes!
Mum, did you ever love Dad? For real?
Of course.
Well, then why did you never get married?
Just didn't really fancy it. Been given away by my dad. Disgusting, really, when you think about it.
Maybe one of us will get married.
Not me. Not till I'm about 50 anyway.
Ah, good for you, Mika. Right. Catch. Oh.
I've just posted you a cheque for the car locks. There's a £5 in it for each of the girls and all.
Not enough for a decent pair of tights, but it's a start. Okay, Mika. One more chance. Oh, it was just on the edge. Nearly good. Come on.
I went to see Dante today, Mum.
Chloe, you better be joking me. How many times have I told you you do not mix with that criminal?
If he's a criminal, then so am I.
Chloe, a criminal is someone who goes out to do wrong. You just happen to be in...
No, not if they don't know what they're doing because of drinking drugs and things.
I know you were drinking that night, darling, but you weren't driving the car.
I'm sorry, Mum.
Chloe, what are you talking about?
I'm gonna tell him the truth. Wasn't Dante driving the car that night? It was me.
You know what's going on, don't you?
Yeah, I do. It wasn't Dante driving the car that night. It was me, and I'm going to make a confession to the police.
She's lying.
What do you mean she's lying?
I've changed my mind. I'm gonna plead guilty.
Fine, still.